The issue of tension, it does not exist. The tension is being created by you people who have refused because of their interest, because of their commitment. Take, for example, I say without no apologies to anybody. Without no apologies to anybody. When I see what happens, high media will be screaming in the bar, tarnishing images of judges, that judges collected bribe. Screaming, even somebody gives you that news item. Assuming somebody pays you for that, can you do that in a civilized country? In a civilized country. But it is not. It's being discussed. You malign, you damage. I'm happy. The day the court gives them judgment, democracy, rule of law. The day the court does not give them judgment, the judges took bribe. Arise will be, it will be the first morning they will discuss it. And that is where we are in this country. That's where we are. Yeah. Because do you think it's wicked? Oh, I don't like wicked. It's not about wicked. It's about the country we are talking about.
Sir, you know, your interest politically a little bit interesting really now, because even your party has two people claiming to be national secretary. Yes. At the state level, we have two schools carrying the banner of schools as well. Yes. Are you now taking this, as you have said,
hold approach? It's the same people. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You know, when I tell people, tomorrow they blame the judiciary. Tomorrow PDP will blame the judiciary. You cannot keep your house in order. Tomorrow you go and find some media houses to say this in. See how the courts are interfering. What is the problem? What is the problem? It's unfortunate they have a man, they say is a former Senate President Wabara. So unfortunate, so unfortunate. If that man was my father, I would disown him. If it was my father, or he was later, I would have disowned him. He doesn't qualify to be. No wonder Mr. President Obasanjo made a presidential broadcast. It was under his tenure. Obasanjo made a broadcast about corruption. Presidential broadcast. That's the man leading PDP Board of Trustees. This is a man who led people, came to this is my residence, built, how they want to reconcile matters. Then went back to a state high court without suing INEC. INEC is a necessary party. INEC was one who observed the election, the National Convention. He went to a state high court and sued that the National Secretary ought to have resigned. What is the provision of the constitution of the party? What did the constitution say? Assuming they're not conceding that he's supposed to resign, he has to be replaced by election, not by appointment. Assuming they're not conceding, he was elected, he was not appointed, he was elected in a convention. And then you say, oh, he's no longer there. That the Southeast should bring another person. Even if Southeast will bring, will it not be by election to replace him? Will you go and bring someone and say, we have brought this person in your house, come and replace him? But that's not the point. They want an appeal. Appeal gave judgment 2-1. They filed for a stay of execution. Some governors, in their own wisdom, manipulated. No, they should not, that since, yes, a stay of execution has been filed, but it has not been granted, so let him go, let another person be. The same people the zonal vice chairman of Southeast was removed by court. Alio Defa, the zonal vice chairman from the Southeast, was removed from court. There have not been any appeal. None have been any self-execution. They did not even say, okay, let's implement that. That one should not be implemented. The one that should be implemented is one national secretary. Unfortunately, there was an interim order of standard. But apart from that, there was a judgment of the Federal High Court, which INEC was a party to, saying that this is the national secretary of the party. This boy, whom they now want him to be national secretary, applied to be joined in that suit. The court dismissed his application. He did not appeal against it. People did not appeal against that judgment up to today. You know, when you shoot yourself, these are they dig their grave, and they will enter in that grave. They say, oh, the court is doing this. You are the one digging your grave. The convention is coming this December. As right-thinking people who want their party to survive, we need not say, gentlemen, what are we really doing? The convention is December. What are we talking about? Why can't we keep our house and do this convention by December and usher in a new executive? What do they want to do? Oh, no, that's when they remove Wike. None of them has what it takes. They don't have what it takes at all, not one. Be it the board of trustees, be it whatever government you think you are. I am prepared for it. It's not a new thing. It's not a new thing for me. This is my territory. I've never survived without any reason. How can you see people do things? You say you love your party. Instead of you to do the right thing for your party to survive, rather you are causing more crisis in your party. Convention is December. You want to remove the national chairman. The court has given a pronouncement. The court said no. You cannot. It will be by convention that you can remove or bring any chairman. You say no. That it is zoned from it is coming from North Central. We never zoned to North Central. The zoning was North and South. But assuming they're not conceding, they're North Central. You cannot bring an appointed chairman to oversee NWC that's elected. You cannot do that. You know, they say that all their problem is, oh, Wike. Look, anybody who knows me know. I have never, when I said I was not going to support their presidential candidate, I never hid it. I said I was not going to support, and I will not support. Up to today, I stand by it.
Your Excellency, let's take you back to Rivers State.
Yes.
When you were answering the question with regards to Rivers State, you sort of spoke in parables that not many people would understand.
Yes.
Now, in Rivers State, the state's exco, the state party exco, the one that many people believe is loyal to you, has been sacked by the court.
By which court?
By the court. Now, many people believe that the argument here, Your Excellency, is that you are slowly, not my words now, but the general notion, slowly losing political grip with regards to the PDP in your state.
That is the television you watch. It's not what we are talking about on ground. Let me tell you. You know, I've always said I don't want to talk about judiciary. Well, it's unfortunate you have tried to push me now to talk about state judiciary.
Carry on, Your Excellency.
The Federal High Court gave a note for the election to take place, which INEC was a party. And directed police, they shall allow the Congress, and they took place. Now let me tell you, it's unfortunate I will say this. Who is this judge that's granting these orders? State High Court judge, everything. Who is this judge? You know, I feel so bad. This was a judge I refused that when NJS recommended I will not be sworn in. Why? When the State High Court was locked up by my predecessor, this judge was the Deputy Chief Registrar of the Customary Court of Appeal. Stephen Jumbo. You remember that NJC recommended Justice Desi Okocha to be the Chief Judge of Rivers State. My predecessor refused and appointed the President of Court of Appeal, Justice Agumabo, to be the Chief Judge. And NJC sanctioned him, suspended. How can you do that? Now, during that period, they used this Deputy Chief Registrar, who is now the judge, Stephen Jumbo, siphoned the force of the judiciary when the judiciary was locked up under lock and key. I came as governor. Justice Desi Okocha became the chief judge. And we saw how monies were being shared. They divided the judges. These judges are loyal. These judges are not loyal. They were paying allowances to these judges. And they are not paying to these judges. And as they said, no, I will not allow this. I'm going to write to NJC, we cannot allow this. Justice Desi Okocha pleaded, please, 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 allow, please, just let it. You know, sometimes you feel so bad. Pleaded. Say, please, please, please. I don't want this mess. When I see people talk, I just look at it. Now, when Desi Okocha left, just lawmaker became. And I said, my Lord, can we allow this? He said, Your Excellency, I know it's wrong, but you see, let everybody. JSC indicted this judge, Justice Jumbo, of, look at the funds of the when the court was not in session, who was spending this money? When the court was left for 2 years, who was authorizing you? There was no chief judge, so who was authorizing you to be spending this amount of money? I wrote to the NJC, I said, no, that's kind of thing. And then they said, you know what happened? This young man went to court. He lost. He went to court of appeal. And then I left office. What the President Chief Judge did, they now went back to say the state was not opposing the appeal. And they say, oh, the man has won the court of appeal. And then they now went and swore them in. Now what they now do, every political case, they now assign it to him. Then he will be ditching out others. As far as Wike is on this side, he will dish out others. Now, that's why he gave an injunction for people not to do Congress. It's on appeal. They went back again and filed this other. Meanwhile, people are fighting in his court. He gave order there should be Congress, which we have gone on appeal. People again came back to him to find that they were the ones who are supposed to be. You know what they did? They did not join. Of course, INEC was not. They did not join INEC. They did also join those who were elected for them to be able to defend themselves. They did not join them. They now said PDP. Now, what they did criminally to align themselves with the legal advisor of the party at the national level, who now took the processes without telling the party. And then they now went to the state high court and agreed with the plaintiffs. And they now entered judges. Look, you just laugh. We have been writing the judge. He gave us the judgment. No problem. Let's all have the proceedings. No problem. You know the final court. There's an appeal court. There's Supreme Court. No problem. Give us. No problem. You do your own part. Every time, every day, you will see one state high court. Look at another one. A matter the Court of Appeal gave that 3 people cannot see to make law appropriation budget, they appealed to Supreme Court, a state high court, recently, by Justice Apiriokru. Said no. Three people can pass the budget, make law for the state. When the matter the Court of Appeal has given, and they have appealed to Supreme Court, Justice Apiriokru of the State High Court, why did he do so? A building collapsed when I was governor. His brother was the man in charge. Somebody died, and I said should be dismissed. Yes. Now, for him, we can dismiss his brother, who was a civil servant. Therefore, anything that causes Wike is involved, I will do this. How can a judge of the State High Court, when the Court of Appeal has given a judgment, which they have appealed to Supreme Court, now sit down to say that the state, the government can deal with the people?
Yes, there are more questions.
State Judiciary. Yeah. But at the end of the day, everybody will see. For me, go ahead, do whatever you want to do. But as far as you're not the final court that will determine, I have no problem.
There are more questions. Sabo?
All right. Excellency, we must thank you so much for taking time to exhaust this, because a lot of Nigerians have been waiting for that. Just very two quick questions, one at the national level and the one at the local level. You are the poster boy of the APC-led federal government at the moment now.
I would draw that poster boy.
Well, I mean, we receive...
I will always want you, please, we're having a media chat.
Yes.
Use a language that
okay. So I want you to talk to me as having come from the opposition. What's the problem with the PDP and opposition parties, political parties in Nigeria as regards our democratic growth and development at the moment? And then the second question is, I'm seeing some sort of subtle politics in FCT when it comes to area council with the issues of revenue collection. FCT IRS has said that in 2025, they are going to be collecting revenues for FCT area councils. But some of the local councils are not comfortable with that, saying that, PDP, APC, and all of that, they are having challenges.
Aside from that,
what do you have to say?
You're talking about harmonization and not allow multiplicity of taxes. Okay. And why not allow businessmen to suffer? What are the taxes collectible by the local government? What are the taxes collectible by the FCT? Remember, every month we give to area councils 10% of every tax we collect. Every month. As the month ends, if we have 40 billion, for example, 10% goes to the area councils.
All 6.
10% goes to the area councils. So 10% of 40 billion, for example, is 4 billion.
4 billion.
They share. Then again, we are seeing a lot of things that we take. For example, you are talking about refuse removal. You want to go and collect sanitation, but you are not removing the refuse. So we said no, we can't allow this. Therefore, we'll collect it. We'll give a percentage, but you're not the one who is paying for the refuse. We are paying for the refuse. We are cleaning. You cannot be going to collect money. It's your duty now to also remove the refuse. But you have no capacity. So let's sit down and see how much percentage you will collect. If we don't do what we are doing, businessmen will suffer. Okay. That is that point. On the opposition, now ask yourself, opposition, are they really opposition that they should do the work of opposition? Take, for example, look at PDP. Let me tell you. You see Bala Mohammed shouting. Is Bala doing opposition? He's not. He knows he's not. But I merely saying, look, I was one who was criticizing Tinubu's tax, this and that. It's not correct. It's not criticizing anything. He wants to see how he can have delivered to have tickets for PDP.
Question close up.
To run for election.
My question close up.
Everybody knows that. Look, do you know what's called opposition? When I was governor, could you not feel the impact of opposition in this country? Could you not feel the impact of opposition? I don't do opposition in the daytime and go in the night. I don't do that.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
Right. So the PDP is not playing opposition. Next question.
The point I'm making is that for you to say you're playing opposition, you must strengthen your party.
Okay.
You must strengthen the National Working Committee.
Okay.
Not dividing them.
Okay.
Now see what they are doing. They are dividing the National Working Committee. Okay. The National Political Committee says was something, which is not true.
All right.
And then people are saying different things.
Okay.
How do you then say you're playing the opposition?
Okay. So the PDP is not opposition.
Just for your own personal interest.
Okay, Your Excellency, I will just ask you one from Rivers State, one from the national, PDP national. Everybody knows the relationship between you and the former governor of Rivers State, Peter Odili. When you were governor, everybody believed that you were very close. Recently, he made some remarks about you, which those who have watched this relationship believe that they were uncharitable. Is there any room for reconciliation between you and that former governor? Okay. Then secondly, the PDP is about 2 years to the general elections, and everybody expects the PDP to be a formidable opposition. You have invested, you have invested in that party. Do you think the PDP can get its acts together before 2027?
Ask Bala Mohammed. Let me tell you. Ask Bala.
We don't want you to wait too much.
Ask Bala Mohammed. When I was governor, I played a role for PDP to take over the presidency of this country. And Nigerians could attest to that. I played a role. Until when they brought, thinking that they are smarter than people, they played the game they wanted to play, to take everything. I said it will choke you. And it choked them. And it could not to choke. If, you see, I'm a footballer, we are going for this match, and I want to win this trophy. I have to sit back. I'll call my colleagues, my team players, gentlemen, are we really ready to win this match? Can we commit ourselves? We want to win this match. We want to win this trophy. Yes. How do we do it? How do we do it? We should not be selfish. When we are playing, it is not by you scoring the goal. Anybody can score goal. What matters at the end of the day is that we have won the match. If we say you will lose, then everybody have lost. 2, play all you can. Have it at the back of your mind that we are one people. We are one club. As it is today, all you have is pocket of interest. And what's that pocket of interest? Sitting somewhere, we will deal with Wike. Who is this that will deal with Wike? Who? You know, it's of you to be focused. How do we win this? You go to a meeting, it's Wike. You go and take your bath, it's Wike. You don't eat food in your house, it's Wike. Your wife had left you, it's Wike. I mean, it's of you to think of, how do I progress? How do I make my party to win election? If Wike is the problem, go down to Wike, sit down with Wike. What is this problem? What is happening? Can't we sit down as a people to see that our party emerges?
Okay.
You say Wike is not important. Do it now. Do it and survive it.
Oh. Okay, Your Excellency, we have room for just about one question. Let me ask that last question. Let me ask that last question. Okay, the last question about
for reconciliation.
The last question about any room for reconciliation.
That matter, I don't want to discuss about that matter again.
Okay.
It's over. It's over. God is one who allows us to live. If God says I'll survive till tomorrow, I'll survive. If God says I won't survive, let it be so.
All right. So last question then. You have always claimed to be an Ikwere man.
Yes.
And that you are not an Igbo man.
Yes.
An Ikwere man.
Yes.
Like you.
Yes.
A well-recognized one. Well, former Senate President pro tempore.
Yes.
The civil senator John Nasutambata has just been elected as the president of Ohanese Indigo.
Yes.
A pan-Igbo socio-cultural organization.
Yes.
Has that made you to be an Igbo man or every Ikwere man?
No, don't go there, no. I'm a typical unrepresentable Ikwere man. I'm not an Igbo. Listen, get it clear. I have no problem with Igbo people, and I have no problem with them. I'm associated with Igbo people. The mere fact we're all in southeastern Nigeria. The mere fact we're in northern Nigeria doesn't make you an Hausa man. Doesn't make you a Fulani man. Doesn't make you a Kanuri person. Doesn't make you not a thief person. The mere fact that you share some similarities, the languages are close, doesn't make you that you are sorry for. I mean, what is all these things? Senator Nasutambata has a right to associate with whoever you want to associate. I, as Ezewo, Yesom, Wike, an unrepentable Ikwere man, an unrepentable Iroha man, I'm not an Igbo man.
Okay, but are you happy that an Ikwere man is Ohanese president?
Please, I'm not a member of Ohanese. So what I'm not a member, how can you tell me? I don't know what they're doing there.
He's a kinsman. Are you happy that now you're the chairman?
What benefit will I derive? Something I'm not a member of. You know what is there. You know why you are there. You know the benefit that will accrue to you. So, if it's going to be good, okay. But as Obagi Kwere, they have spoken. Obagi Kwere have said, count us out. And where Obagi Kwere is where I am. I will never, for anything, no matter the disadvantage. Some of my fellow colleagues come to tell me, hey, don't talk on this, I say, talk on what? You know, my opposition. I say, hey. So, because of politics, I will deny my identity. Because I'm from minority, I will not do that one. I will never deny my identity simply because I want to be recognized, to be majority. I will not do it.
Are you happy for him?
If he's happy, why will I say I'm not happy for him? I mean, why will I say so? He will have to seek. Okay, but for me, as the honored man, as a very person, I am where I am, and I will not be. Igbos we are very close. We do things together. We have similarities in so many things, but that does not mean I should go and change my identity now. Simply because it's I should be. Simply because I'm a politician. Oh, somebody told me yesterday, you know, if they want to president this country, I said, okay, get out from here. Get out. I want the president. So what? That's why I should go and answer somebody's mother's name. I'm not.
All right, Honorable Minister, we have come to the end of today's media chat. Thank you so much. But I'll allow my colleagues to quickly maybe make their final comments. Example, no question, just final comment.
All right, Honorable Minister, we want to really thank you for what you've done. As an indigene of the FCT, I'm really super proud that we've had the minister for the very first time that actually makes a difference. And so we just urge you to...
From FCT?
Yeah, I'm an FCT.
Thank me since.
You Central. So keep doing the good job, actually.
It's been a delight, Honorable Minister. Anytime we sit in front of you, your questions and the answers just keeps on flowing. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister.
And of course, Gloria.
Well, we thank you, Your Excellency, for your insights. We only hope that you're making steps, to try to bridge the gaps in your party, PDP.
Yeah, we are looking forward to some commissioning this week. You have started well.
You're all invited.
Yes, and we hope also you end the year well.
Yeah. Okay. Honorable Minister, we must thank you so much. It's been a pleasure and a very deliberative session.
Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, thank you for allowing us to invade this very beautiful complex. This is the official seat of this is the official residence.
It's never been like this before.
We don't know. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your input. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate it.